sporting land. This is JPC. I'm the OCF. That's the Outlaw of College Football. I just wanted to jump in here real quick because I just saw a podcast by my boys, the Hodge twins, on Stephen A. Smith. But before we get to Stephen A. Smith, I would like to say that this is and always will be, without a shadow of a doubt, the home of the Common Joe and Common Sally in the know, even more so than all of those media talking heads. Now, getting right to it, Stephen A. Smith got on ESPN and basically got on there and was pushing an agenda, in my opinion. From the video that I seen on the Hodge twins, Stephen A. Smith came down with a bad case of COVID-19. Now, if you remember, Stephen A. Smith is the same loudmouth jackass that's been railing on Kyrie Irving for, implementing his freedoms as an American citizen, and that he does not want to get a vaccination. Stephen A. Smith and ESPN, they like to push the agenda that we should all get the shot, and that if you don't get the shot, that you're some kind of danger to everybody. When in reality, if the shot works, why in the hell are people worried about unvaccinated people? If you got the shot and it's supposed to work, then you can't get sick, right? Wrong answer. Because Stephen A. Smith not only got the shot, he got the booster, and he got the other booster. And if he had to take an enema for a fourth shot, he'd shove it right up his ass and do just like all the sheeple for the liberally induced and pushed ESPN agendas. See, Stephen A. Smith gets on there and he talks about, I had these enormous headaches, 103-degree temperature, and I was near death. And you know what my doctors told me? They told me, Stephen, if you hadn't took all those damn shots, you wouldn't have made it. Really? My question, how do you know that? It's just like the Hodge twin says, how do you know that, Stephen? Hell, how does even the doctors even know that? It's not like they're God or something. How do you know if you hadn't took that shot that you wouldn't have made it? There's been plenty of people that's gotten COVID-19 that didn't take the shot, and they've made it. And there's a lot of people that have never had COVID-19 and still haven't taken the shot, and they still haven't got sick. So my question is, how in the hell do you know that COVID-19 shot saved you? When in reality, you wasn't supposed to get sick to begin with, Stephen. Do you not realize that? When you take a vaccination for something, it's supposed to not 100% cure it, but at least somewhere in the ballpark of 90 to 99%. Like a polio shot or something, or polio vaccine that we had way back in the day that basically got rid of polio. Once you get the polio shot, that was it. You ain't going to get it. Once you got a chicken pox vaccination, more than likely, you're never going to get it again. But now you have all these people out there not only getting shots, but getting boosters and enemas or whatever else they're getting. And they're still getting sick. Meanwhile, unvaccinated people like Kyrie Irving continue to be healthy. Tell me what's wrong with that picture, boys and girls. Tell me. What's wrong with that picture, Stephen A? What's wrong with that picture is you bastards are pushing an agenda. What's wrong with that picture is more than likely, and I may be way off base on this comment, but it would not surprise me if Stephen A. Smith and ESPN trump this shit up just to push their damn agenda. And that's why I hope when this new playoff deal comes up, I hope that ESPN is cut out as much as possible. I hope Fox Sports and NBC or whomever else, and they may be just as bad, but I hope they get a bigger piece of the pie and put your asses out of business for dragging our sports in your stupid ass agendas. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. Once again, I've said this many, many times. I'm all about what's just doing it the right way. That's all I'm about, is doing it the right way. Party label loyalties or corrupt loyalty. I don't trust either side. So don't come in here and label me like you want to try to shout me down with these labels to try to scare people. That's what you people do nowadays. If you can't get your way in a debate, you start calling people names and putting labels on them so they'll be scared to speak. Well, that shit's not going to work with me. Y'all can keep doing it. Y'all can call me whatever you want to call me in the comment section. But in the end, I just want to come in here and touch on that just to say that there's a little bit of karma there for Stephen A. Smith for all the shit that he talked about Kyrie Irving, and Kyrie just basically invoking his rights and freedoms as an American citizen, and Stephen A. Smith talking a bunch of shit that he knows nothing about, and then he ends up being the one that got sick. That's called a big old bowl of karma for Stephen A. Smith and all the jackasses at ESPN. And with that, I'm going to get off of here. And as always, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And KMCA to all the other teams.